So here we go. Let's have a look. And what am I going to do? I am going to do this puzzle streak. I'm just trying to, I think I might open this up and put this on that window. Have my, yeah, I'll do it that way, I think. I can see right in front of me OBS, which has got the docks. I seem to have moved the docks. Refresh. And I don't seem to be able to move it. I'll just check if it's on still, the dock for chat. And I'll stop chatting too much. And I'll do the situations. Okay, so it might be just a setting. I want to get everything off the playing field. And there you go. So here we go. So this one, I think we hit the rook first. Here's an interesting one. It's quite interesting, but it's not that hard. So hope you see it. And so if you're watching, I thank you very much for watching and dropping in. Here is the move here, queen here, and the only move for white, even though white's got a rook and a bishop versus a rook and queen, the only move is king to g2, okay? And then we have queen to h1 checkmate. So I'm going to see how far I can get. I'm going to try to show you I can get to like 60 something or whatever. I've been up to, I think my record is sort of 68 or something. Maybe it's 64, the amount of squares on the chessboard. So welcome aboard. Now I'm going to collect the d5 pawn, if you can remember the position a wee bit. I'm going to collect the d5 pawn. Now, are these going to get any easier or just going to stay hard? This is a checkmate in 2 moves. See? 1, 2 is checkmate. That's pretty good, isn't it? Now, here, the queen is left undefended or unguarded. We have this check here, and then you can see the knight's out of the way now, about moving it, and thereby the queen can be taken. So we first have knight check, which cannot be captured yet because it's pinned, and we take the queen. In this position, we have what? These. Okay, what do we do here? As I'm looking over to the right of my computer, and that might imply I'm using a cheat as the g'day, nights out, I like your name. That implies if I look to my right or something, or I look up, that could imply that I'm using the engine. But as far as it can be mentioned, I never go there, because I learnt my lesson a long time ago when I was a young teenager not to do that again. But not that I, anyway, that's another time, another story and all that sort of stuff, but that's like a long time ago. So I'm going to go here first, I think, and there I see that it's very difficult to stop the pawn. So I'm going to go here, and then we're going to go queen, not knight or rook or bishop, because the computer's going to have a tizzy. Here is this checkmate in 1 and 2 moves, okay? Because the king can't come to h4 to g5. YouTube is not receiving. Here we go again. Anyway, I better do this. Better concentrate on this. Yes. Okay. We take this first. And then we take this, and then we take this. We end up a rook up. That's pretty good, isn't it? Now we have this check straight away. It immediately catches my attention and my curiosity of. That's why I like cats, because cats can be quite curious. But it catches my curiosity quite quickly. It's not immediately clear what happens here for black or how white is best to go, but I think that Queen F7 is the first move, at least. Thereby, we've got 1, 2, 3 pieces for white. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces for black. So white's a piece down currently. White has just had their rook removed. But I still want to find out what happens after. Queen F7. Bishop G7 is forced. Queen F5. King G8 is forced. Queen E6, is it? Knight G5, then we got Knight H4. Then if we go Knight E4 soon, doesn't matter if black takes the bishop on H2, as the knight's still on F1, because we have Knight F6, very powerful check, which would force the queen off. So I'm going to play this move first. I'm going to play this move. Yeah, I'm going to play this move. And then I'm going to hopefully do okay after that, but I don't even know. Not quite sure actually. Now, I have to find the best move for white, so I want to read that first. The instructions are very important. Find the best move for white. And I want to get this knight out of the way so this pawn can move. So now that I know that it's find the best move for white, I'm going to instantly look at this check, because it's checks, captures and attacks according to Gotham Chess and other leading masters in that of the world. And if we check now, then we can move this pawn up straight away. It also prevents the bishop from coming here to try to stop the pawn from moving to H7, as the knight's on F5, see? So that's what I've worked out. If I push here now and push here, pawn will now queen next move on H8. Now I am to find the best move for black. I'm glad I'm starting to read this. So I'm to find the best move for black. So black's going this way and white's going this way, okay? So that worked out. We're not going to push this pawn. We could, but the knight will just capture. And thereby the knight can possibly be here. But we have a perspective pass pawn here. Okay, of C3, BC3, A3, and then this pawn will come to A2 and A1 and queen. So I'm going here. It might be the end of me. Now, what do we do now? Said Junkin Seller. Okay, we win an exchange, okay? Check, and I hope you saw it. And I'm looking for chat if anyone wants to try to figure it out before me and that sort of thing. And blah, 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 blah. Here we have the queen is guarding the second rank, or black's seventh rank, okay? But this rook is undefended, so there you go. That's how we work this one out. Let's take the rook first, then play this check, and then take the rook. And now we have to go back here. Sorry I didn't look that far. But I was too confident, wasn't I? Here's a queen check, and the queen moves here is the only move. We have knight here as checkmate. It would usually just win the queen. We have queen here check. We have to be careful with this a pawn, don't we? We have knight here, checkmate. Now in this position, the bishop's attacked twice by the rook and the queen. So what do we do? Well, what we do is we kind of counteract or counter react black here, white here, by taking this. Thereby we're indirectly, I'm trying to go around this knight, and we're indirectly with the rook on c3 defending c7. Now what if rook c7, and yeah, it's no good anyway because we still take the queen with the rook. So is there, after rook c3, is rook d8 possible? Oh no, of course not. Okay, anyway, rook c3, and now we have the lift of the rook on d7. In this position, we have the rook capture first, and we are protecting this square with our rook, even if we come to b2 or defend it from f2, b2 square. So we first capture this, and then we have a primitive looking, to me, fork, which will win the exchange. And the pawn cannot march easily to b2 with the rook on b1. You get what I mean? So there you go, that's that one. Number 17, we've reached 17. Now this is number 18. So I might start asking for help. Okay. Now here we have a discovery attack on the queen straight away. Okay. So we do this, the discovery attack on the queen, and then we take the bishop, not the pawn. If we go queen check, queen here, queen here, queen here, it's looking sort of weird. But also the queen is defended by the rook. Okay, the queen is defended by the rook. So is there a trick? Oh, okay, I'm just looking at everything else. The trick is this: queen check and queen takes rook. Still a bit of an undertaking for white to win that position. Thank you to all the viewers. Hope that you're enjoying this session. I hope that I can do okay for you. Here is this move here, this move here, this move here. The d6 square will be easily covered by the knight and the pawn both look after their squares. Like the knight stops the king from coming to here, and the pawn stops the king coming to, was it b6? It was black, wasn't it? Yes, it was b6. This is a wee bit more interesting, and yeah, this is a wee bit more interesting, but can I see it? Can't I? I'm thinking first line of thought is rook. Oh, okay. Rook b2, rook b g7. Sorry, rook g7, check. Knight g7, more or less. What else? Other than rook f8, rook king f8, rook g8, and queen g6 or stuff like that. It's all happening. It's not very nice for, you know, I'm just rambling. But once we go rook here, take, okay, knight takes, we're going to be sensible. Knight, queen check here. Then if the king moves here, we move it. We the queen takes the knight on g7. If the king moves here, we have this knight fork onto d7. Now we have, do we have this move? Is that the move here? There's a bit going on here actually, but I am thinking that this is the move here, and if queen takes, then bishop takes, rook takes, and king g7. So that's what I'm going to do. Knight c3 check, bishop c3, king there. Now we threaten queen b2 checkmate. Still a bit of a job for black players to win that, to be fair. Now do we just have check, check, then the king's on e2. Oh, okay. We don't. We have this. Queen takes pawn. Visualize it. It's very good for your chess. Believe me, I'm speaking from 57 years of experience. Queen h2 check. King f1 is forced. Knight e3 picks up the queen. Because otherwise, if I'm jumping into, oh yeah, I'm going to go bang the rocks together. Go queen h2 check. King f1, queen h1 check, and then I'll look to see what I do next after and lose. So I play queen takes pawn here first, and then knight e3, and knight takes queen. Yay! Here we have, what do we have here? We have a checkmate in 2 moves, see? You set 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The pawn prevents it. Comes about quite often in the game of chess. I sort of want to be definitive here, but I'm not sure that I'm going to be. Oh, I'm looking, see, and it's another one. I'm just going to do this. I'm looking at everything else complicated. Thank you, Daniel. I've just been watching the great Grandmaster Daniel, and welcome aboard. I thank you very much for your taking part. Thank you very much. Now, here we have number 25. Let's get into edgy time. To find the best move for white. White's going this way. We can determine that by the algebraic A1 to H1 across here. So it's always that way for white. And I'm starting to read the instructions. I learnt that a while ago, but this is what it says on the right of your screen, on the right of the data chessboard. Is yeah, the knight fork wins. And I don't know why I'm looking at all the other stuff. So we're going to march this pawn, and then upon rook g3 we're going to play king here, not king here, because then we're attacking the rook. If we play king here, if I play king f2, then rook h3 to get behind the passed pawn with rooks, or behind it if you're the aggressor or the defender. It's always best to get behind the passed pawn, not in front of it in both cases. Then black would have their rook behind the h6 pawn, which will stop white from easily promoting. So we first play this move, we offer up a pawn, now we make sure we play king h2 and h8 equals queen, not rook or bishop. If you do rook or bishop, you lose. Okay, the next one is what? What is next? Do we go rook? Do we go rook d8? No, yes we do actually. Ah, dear. Now we go bishop here, do we? Yes, we do. Go bishop here as we pick up the bishop next move. Sometimes it's not always checkmate, eh? Sometimes it's not always checkmate that wins the game of chess. Sometimes it's something better than checkmate. So in this case, we're just going to win a piece through this forced, well, not forced initially, but we're up to number 30 now. So here we've got a driving away sacrifice. Hope you saw it. And rook takes rook. Now, am I going to play knight here? Bishop takes, pawn takes, threatening queen h2 or queen h1, checkmate in both cases. Or someone else, and upon knight g4, hg4, f3 or f4 to prevent queen h2 checkmate or queen h1 checkmate as the king has a luft. Then we play our pawn on g4 to g3. I hope you can see all that. Okay, so I hope you can see this. It's here, here. Oh, well, no f3 or anything, but probably it's no good anyway, because I think that after f3 we can just go, can we just go queen h2 and g3 checkmate? Is that correct? But not f4, something like that. Now we have a discovery check, a discovery attack on the bishop on e5. See, don't worry, these are the sorts of things I do to my friend. Okay, well, we're going to go here, aren't we? We're going to take that. That was a good move though. Black played well. Here we have capture. And do we take the rook? Yes, we do. We don't take the knight. Goodness. Now we're to find the best move for white. We're again going up this way. I think that we first will play this move. That will cause a dilemma for the rook. And then we're going to play here, and upon rook a7, we play g8 queen. So we first play this. If we play anything else, the rook will just go to its own first file and defend all oncoming pawns onslaught, and this pawn will win as well as the rook for black. So we first have to watch our move order at all times. We don't have to, but I am trying to show you move order is very important. Now we make it a queen, not a knight or bishop, because I like to do that sort of things. But we're going to make it a queen. Now the next one is, we're up to 34. Find the best move for black. How long has this taken me so far? The record is for someone, I think they're quicker. Oh, well, the grandmasters are. Anyway. King d4, we are to find the best move for black. Black is going this way. So I'm going to see this as quite we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe, no, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, doing it that way, check. I might get this wrong, Sparky. I was right, because the king's going to land on the white square to defend the pawn on e5. Got that one. It was just a wee bit of a trick. I think just a wee bit of a trick. Now we're to find the best move for white. These pawns are reasonably dangerous looking. But equally is black's pawn on a5. That's quite dangerous looking. I think that I'm inclined to play this move. I'll play it. Should I play it? Just play it? You reckon I should? You reckon? You sure? I'm going on what Nimzowitsch says is a holiday. Because we can go on holiday with our rook. We don't have to defend all the time. We can venture out and defend, not just go on holiday. Not. This sort of is kind of sensible to me. b4. Okay, queen f2. Now we have, I'm looking at other things to be honest, but I just see rook check, rook back forced, bishop d5 checkmate, okay? Rook d1, bishop d5 checkmate. Here the queen is on pre, well she's undefended, as Bobby Fischer would say. If we take this pawn with the knight, then the queen can catch a counter and then live to tell the tale. However, we have this check, and thereby this is actually good. We still have to look at, even though I'm inclined not to look, we still have to look, or I suggest that you look, because I sort of break this all the time. We still have to look at the aftermath of, if we play knight f4 check, and queen takes queen, get all enthusiastic about winning the queen, has our opponent got some knight rook d8 checkmate, or king h7 after rook d8, which this rook's not here of course, and then once we play king h7 and there's a black pawn on g6 visualization, it's very good in chess, then white would have rook h8 checkmate because the bishop is defending it, see? But anyway, all that aside, we're going to show you this, okay? That's the end of that. So white's a bishop for a queen, or black's a queen for a bishop. So it's pretty healthy. Here, the pawn is defended from capture, because if we capture, it's a check to the king, isn't it? So we can't capture this, but there's a wee trick here. I hope you see it. Does anyone want to try to find the wee trick here while I go and get a drink of water from my fridge? We've actually got quite good water here in New Zealand, or especially Christchurch, especially in my neighbourhood. The water is quite good here. So I'll leave you with, can you find white's danger move, the black's move that will get us up to puzzle number 40 solved? And I see it, by the way. Oh, I got my water. My water. I haven't played a chess match in 10 months. Nor have I. BA4. Yep, that's correct. Well done, Sharma, I'll say. Someone, I won't say it, Prasant. I'll just say it that way. Shunt. Prashant Sharma. My juniors are Indian. If you're Indian, a couple of my juniors are Indian. They're really like they're just going to go places in chess or whatever they do. So yes, bishop a4. I did set a course, and that asks the question of the queen. What are you going to do now? And then we have to take this because we can't just take the rook first, and we take the rook. Okay, well done. Thank you for the help, because that's good. So this looks like my position. It could be my position, but it's not. But these players are higher rated than I am. They're 2, 4, 4, 9, and that sort of thing. But this looks like it could be my position. Here we have an overload of defense of this c3 knight. So we first capture here, and then we capture here, and that's it. The queen cannot catch the knight that's gone to c3, as then queen takes rook will be black's next move. Now we have, what do we have here? Mr. David, what do we have now? We have a check. Then if we just give a check, then the knight can come back. So at the moment we have queen takes rook as well. So if we do the check, is that the best thing to do? And I've seen that it isn't. Okay, as this is the best to do. So I'm looking at the checks and all that sort of stuff. Now we've got the favorite king and pawn game. It's obviously we can discount that move already, because that's not going to be the move. We don't want to get a draw here, so we're already going to capture this pawn for first move. Then where's the king going to go? If the king goes here, we can go here. If the king goes here after that, then we can go king here. If the king goes here, we can go here and munch on that g3 pawn. So if the king goes there, then we can go king here. Okay. Oh, they're being a little bit difficult, aren't they? Now, do I go king d4 now? I go king here, then king e2, and we're just going to keep butting heads together. I'm going to go, I'm just going to think about that while I have a wee slocky of my cup of drink water. By the way, I hope you've noticed what Magnus Carlsen has at his chess table often is water. And so do all the sponsors, but it's really good for your brain. We actually need it. We actually need mingling as well for the brain. The brain needs mingling. So we're coming up to 36 minutes or 35 minutes and a half. So I thank everyone that's watching. I really appreciate that you're doing that. Thank you for spending the time with me. Yes, I've got the kitchen sink opening, which is a real famous one. Why is that not showing up how many we're up to? I don't know what's going on with the counter. Seems to have, I'll just have a look. Okay, right, so I'll just go right down here. Okay, right down here. Boom, boom. Okay, I'll do it like that. Do it just a little bit in here. Okay, sorry about that. Just a bit of housekeeping. We all have to do some of that. So I think I'm going to go king d4, because if I come over here, then white can get the opposition. So because I'm going off to this file, I then can choose which way I'll go now. If I go king f5, then I might meet king f2, king e4, king e2, king e5, king e3, and black cannot get in. So I go king d4. Okay. Now I go king here. See that wee trick? It's called triangulation. It's like strangulation, but it's called triangulation. Quite cool, isn't it? Here we have a driving away sacrifice of the protection of the queen on f8. Upon this move, queen b8 forces this move. Now we have this move now that takes the protection of the queen on f8 away, and we remove the queen. Here we have a weakness with the back rank, and we also have a weakness with this rook is attacked at the same time, but also the queen. So what we do is we first remove this, and if black is met with bishop takes queen, we have rook c1 check, and the trick for white is queen d1, hoping for rook d1, and white is actually quite okay. But the trick will be rook takes a1, and thereby we end up winning everything in sight. So what was the first move, David? We're going to go queen takes bishop rook first, I think. Might be wrong. Oh, but, and now see what I say is this rook is on pre-still, see? So that's what happened there. Thank you so much for the views. I'm very happy with that. Now, what do we do now with Sir Drunken Sailor? We're going to win a rook here. Is sooner or later the king is going to have to depart, or is it? If we go check, and if they go king here, then we go rook here. It's lucky that this pawn's here, as if it wasn't, white would have rook d4. Very good to visualize what I'm actually saying. Yeah, I'm a help me daddy, all right. I'm helping everyone because I'm such an old dude now. So we've got this. If we just go rook here now, I don't want to play it, then we will lose the streak. And here we're going to pick up the rook for free. Even though white's still going to have a rook and a few pawns left, white should resign soon. Here we have a checkmate in 1, 2. Do we capture this? Go here. This is the interestingness. Okay, we don't. When we capture, the trick is when we capture, we don't play king here because f4 will lock us out for at least a time. So what we do first is we capture, then we play f4. And so we present arms as well, which is what Nimzovich says. We present arms so that the pawn's one step closer. But then what happens if the king comes here after that, after f4? So king b5, we got king e6, king b6, king e5, a5. Am I doing this all wrong? I think I might be. I think I might be doing that wrong. I think I'm doing it wrong. I am doing it wrong. There's a lot better way. I've just noticed that I think it's rook b5. Let me know if you agree. Rook e5, fe5, g5. hg5, h4. Then we're away laughing. We have to stop these pawns come check, and this is going to take how many moves? 2, 6. 6 moves. This is going to take 4 moves, so we're going to get ahead. So not f4, David, because f4 loses. g5, h4. Sorry about not noticing that. A little bit embarrassing. It can be a wee bit embarrassing there, dear Watson. Wow, this is a good one. Well, this knight's not going very far, but the bishop can defend it. The knight's not going anywhere far, is it? So we're going to play a3 first, I think. But I've been wrong before, haven't I? Been wrong before. a3. Thereby, we don't even threaten a rook takes rook yet. But we threaten a2, don't we? Oh, but so again a3, and then I'm going to go a2, I think. That was a wee bit trick. That was a bit of a trick, wasn't it? Bit of a trick there, dear Watson. Here is this a cheeky check animate or something? I don't even know. Oh, I see. I go check. Do you see it? Do you see it? It's check here, king here, and not rook e4, e2 check like I thought initially, but there bishop g6 and put in the queen. Okay, so we go bishop there, bishop check, queen takes. I think it's queen takes queen, rook takes queen, rook takes knight, and we win. Or do we win a rook? Yeah, we win a piece. Okay, it's first queen takes queen, rook takes knight, rook takes rook. Right, it always helps to know that there is something there. If we don't know it's there, then it's not so good. If we go queen g2 check, what's happening over here with the king? The king looks sort of okay, roughly. So if we go queen check, we're going to grab that pawn every day of the week. King here, knight d3 check. King here or here, or here. Can go here. Probably going to go to either d2 or d1, and then we have yeah, okay, I think that I'm going to do this. Oh, but oh no, I hate that. Number 51 only. Oh dear, that's me. I'm over. I'm out. I've been trying to work out some of the comments, but oh well, you know, everyone's allowed to make comments. I hope, you know, I saw someone before saying, oh, I don't want to engage in comments while I'm doing this. I did knight d3, but I didn't see this move. Yeah, this is a bit cleaner, isn't it? Because we're going to get checkmate on e2 probably. Oh well, and when it does that tune, I go, it's sort of like, it's not very nice to hear it. I've got the check there. It's it's a really strong check as opposed to the other one. Okay, so I'm going to, how am I going for time? One game or... Oh, okay. Are we on the wrong screen, are we? Okay. Probably because I'm on the wrong... Oh, that's right. If I put stuff on to my TV, which is an external monitor, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it at all. That's what's going on with my YouTube. I'll have to write that down. YouTube doesn't work because of YouTube problem. YouTube prob is Panasonic use. Panasonic use. Not PC monitor. Not PC monitor. Well, I'm giving my opponent a wee bit of time there. I've just worked out what's going on with my YouTube problems. They might depart thinking I'm not going to be here anymore. I've got my water, that's the main thing. Oh, it's just about going to spill too. Goodness me. What are you doing that for, Dave? I just worked out what's going on with the computer, with the YouTube complaining all the time. This is why puzzles are good for your chess. Ah! I lost some time. Oh well. Ah. What happens when you stream? Doesn't happen otherwise. Oh, it's probably not showing up properly. Oh, it's okay. Working. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, go back. Yeah, I've worked out what's going on with my internet now. If I went e5, then he takes knight e5, f e5, rook e5. That the rook, Dave. Could have taken the rook, Dave. Taking a long way around. Could have taken the rook, Dave. Didn't do very well at the end. Last part of the game was hard. I sense it was. I think it was harder. Oh dear. Can't be here too long. I'm only going to be here another 2 minutes, so thank you very much for anyone who's still watching, and thank you very, very much. I don't understand that language, sorry. Thanks, Gawson. Right. Alright, okay, fine. Oh, we've been blitzed the whole way. Oops. We're being blitzed, I didn't even notice. Oops, that's not good. Oh, it's good for black, white. Good for white, but not for me. No. How many games have I played? 5. And this will be the end of the session after this game's over. And that's a promise. Thank you. All the best with your chess, no matter where it's at. Primarily try to enjoy the game of chess. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know if it froze or not at all, but thank you so much for watching. That's a good count. It shows up as 498 views with 11 concurrent viewers, or concurrent, and so it's at the same time. It took me a wee while to work. No, it didn't, not really. Consecutive and concurrently, I often hear that in the court. So thank you very much for watching, and all the best with your chess, no matter where it's at. Primarily, try to enjoy the game of chess. Now, I've got a wee surprise for you. I usually say 5 respects, which are the following. Number 1, respect your opponent. Number 2, respect your opponent's pawns and pieces. My opponent played really well there, don't you think? Number 3, respect your great chess prowess. Notice the difference.